There's a particular kind of quiet that settles over a story when the final page is missing, a silence that lingers in the air, heavy and unresolved. It's not a peaceful silence, but a tense, expectant one that almost seems to hold its breath, waiting for answers that never come. Some mysteries disturb us, not because they're dramatic, but because they truly happened, and still have no clear explanation, haunting those who seek the truth. Tonight, we'll explore 3 real cases: a baffling disappearance, a historical incident with an official but doubted explanation, and a case where every theory feels incomplete or unsatisfying. Each story is a puzzle with crucial pieces missing, a narrative that stops abruptly, leaving us to wonder what happened in the moments we can't see or ever fully understand. My name is Alex, and this is Dark Data Files. Let's begin our search for answers together. Our first story takes us deep into the heart of Norway's Isdal Valley, a place shrouded in mist and legend, known locally as Death Valley. This remote, haunting landscape has long been the backdrop for chilling tales and whispered secrets. In November 1970, as the cold crept in, a professor and his 2 daughters stumbled upon a grim discovery: the partially burned body of a woman hidden among jagged rocks. The air was thick with the scent of smoke and mystery. The scene was bizarre. There was no sign of a campfire, yet her body was badly charred. Her arms were frozen in a boxer's pose, a sign of intense heat. Scattered around her were strange items: empty bottles, a silver spoon, and a packed lunch, untouched. Most striking of all, every label on her clothing had been meticulously cut away. Any identifying marks on her belongings were removed, as if someone had gone to great lengths to erase her identity from the world. The autopsy deepened the mystery. A bruise on her neck suggested a struggle. Her stomach was full of sleeping pills, and soot was found in her lungs, proving she was alive when the fire started. Despite these signs, the official cause of death was ruled as suicide, though many doubted this conclusion. But why would someone go to such extraordinary lengths to erase her identity? Police soon found 2 suitcases at the Bergen railway station, packed with wigs, non-prescription glasses, and a notepad filled with a mysterious coded travel diary. The contents hinted at a life lived in disguise. The code, painstakingly cracked by Norwegian intelligence, revealed her movements across Europe: Paris, Oslo, Bergen, always under different aliases. She seemed to slip through cities like a shadow, never staying long, always changing her name. She paid for everything in cash, used multiple fake passports, and spoke several languages fluently. Hotel staff remembered her as polite but distant. Despite international appeals, no one ever came forward to claim her, and her true identity remained a blank slate. Theories swirled in the aftermath. Was she a spy, caught in the deadly games of Cold War espionage? Her behavior fit the classic profile: multiple identities, careful concealment, and travel near sensitive military installations. Some believed she was involved in something far bigger than herself. Witnesses described her as elegant, secretive, and sometimes visibly frightened, as if she was being watched or followed by unknown men. Her presence left a lasting impression on everyone she encountered. Decades later, advances in forensic science offered new clues. Isotope testing of her teeth suggested she was born near Nuremberg, Germany, and spent her childhood near the France-Germany border. Yet, even with modern technology, her name and story remained elusive. The Isdal woman was finally laid to rest in an unmarked grave, her story unresolved and her secrets buried with her. Was she a spy, a criminal, or simply someone running from a past too painful to face? Every clue uncovered only led to more questions, deepening the enigma. Her identity was erased with chilling precision, leaving behind only a silhouette, a woman with no past, no name, and no story to claim as her own. And that is perhaps the most unsettling part of all. The mystery of the Isdal woman endures, haunting the valley and the world, a puzzle that may never be solved. Now, we travel to Brazil's Vintém Hill, August 1966. This quiet hillside, overlooking the bustling city of Rio de Janeiro, would soon become the center of one of the country's most perplexing mysteries, a case that continues to baffle investigators and fascinate the public to this day. It began when a young boy, out flying his kite, stumbled upon a chilling scene. Two men, dressed in formal suits and raincoats, lying side by side on the grassy slope, lifeless. What made the discovery even stranger were the homemade lead masks covering their eyes, as if shielding them from something unseen. The men, Manuel and Miguel, were both electronics technicians from a nearby town. There were no signs of violence, no struggle, just a single, cryptic note. 6:30 be at the agreed place. Ingest capsules. After effect. Protect metals. Await mask signal. The message was as mysterious as the scene itself, hinting at a plan only they understood. Yet, the capsules mentioned in the note were never found. Toxicology reports were inconclusive, and the cause of death remained undetermined. No clear evidence of poison, violence, or trauma, just more questions. Investigators soon learned that Manuel and Miguel were deeply fascinated by spiritualism and UFOs. They attended meetings, read esoteric books, and reportedly believed they could contact otherworldly beings, perhaps even receive messages from beyond. On the day they vanished, the men bought raincoats and a water bottle, then set off up the hill. Witnesses saw them walking with purpose, as if on a mission only they understood. After that, they were never seen alive again. Theories abound. Was this a ritual gone wrong? Did they take a hallucinogen, hoping for a vision or contact with another realm? Or were they lured by a scam, robbed, and left to die? Some even suggest government experiments or secret societies. The lead masks suggest they expected a blinding light, perhaps from a UFO, a spiritual event, or some unknown phenomenon. Were they protecting themselves from something only they believed was coming? Strangely, a similar case had occurred years earlier. Another technician, another lead mask, another unexplained death. The pattern was eerily familiar, deepening the mystery. The phrase, "await mask signal," haunts the case. It implies they were waiting for something, an event, a sign, or a contact from another world. But what was the signal, and did it ever come? Were they victims of a cruel deception, or willing participants in a fatal experiment? Did they truly believe they would survive, or did they accept their fate as part of a greater mystery? The missing money, the undetermined cause, the ritualistic scene, none of it fits neatly. Every clue seems to lead to more confusion, not answers. The lead masks case remains a cornerstone of Brazilian mystery, a story with an ending but no clear beginning or middle. Decades later, it still captures imaginations and inspires speculation. Two men, lead masks, and a question that refuses to be answered. The puzzle remains unsolved, echoing through the years as one of the world's most enduring enigmas. Our final case takes us to Northern California, in the heart of winter, 1978. The landscape is blanketed in snow, the air sharp and silent, and the small towns seem even more isolated than usual. Five friends, known as the Yuba County Five, attend a basketball game together, full of excitement and camaraderie, but after that night they vanish without a trace, leaving behind a mystery that would haunt the region for decades. Their car, a Mercury Montego, is discovered abandoned on a remote snow-choked mountain road, miles away from their expected route home. The location baffles investigators and family alike. The car is in working order with gas in the tank and left unlocked. The keys are inside, as if the group had simply stepped out for a moment, never to return. Why did they drive up a mountain in the dead of night, into a place none of them were familiar with? The road was dangerous, especially in winter, and none of the men liked the cold. The conditions were treacherous, with ice and snow making travel nearly impossible. For these five, who were known to avoid discomfort, the decision makes even less sense. Months later, as the snow finally begins to melt, a grim discovery is made. In a Forest Service trailer 20 miles from the car, the body of Ted Wire is found. He's wrapped in sheets, having starved and frozen, but evidence shows he survived for weeks after the disappearance. The trailer was stocked with canned food and a full propane tank for heat, yet neither was used. The supplies could have saved him, but for reasons unknown, they remained untouched. Some cans were opened with a military P-38 can opener, a tool only Gary Mathias, an Army veteran, was known to use. This detail suggests at least 2 of the men made it to the trailer alive. The remains of 3 others are found scattered miles from the car, likely succumbing to the brutal elements. Gary Mathias, however, is never found. His fate remains a mystery to this day. Why would they abandon a working car, their only shelter from the cold and snow? Why trek nearly 20 miles through deep snow, wearing only dress shoes and light clothing, wholly unprepared for the harsh conditions? Why not use the food and heat in the trailer when survival was within reach? The answers seem just out of grasp. One theory suggests they were fleeing someone or something out there in the darkness, driven by fear deeper into the wilderness. A witness later claimed to see a group matching their description, accompanied by a woman and a baby near the car that night. This sighting only deepens the mystery, raising more questions than answers. Another theory points to their mental disabilities and the panic that may have set in, leading to a series of fatal, irrational decisions as they struggled to survive. Perhaps they didn't understand how to use the supplies, or maybe they were afraid to take what wasn't theirs, paralyzed by confusion and fear in the face of crisis. Gary Mathias's fate remains the greatest enigma. Did he wander off in search of help, or did something else happen in those silent woods? The evidence seems to contradict itself. A car left behind, a shelter ignored, food untouched, and a group that survived for weeks but never found their way out. Each clue only adds to the confusion. Was it simple disorientation, foul play, or something even stranger lurking in the mountains that night? The Yuba County 5 story is a tragedy of confusion, fear, and unanswered questions, a haunting reminder of how quickly the ordinary can become inexplicable. 4 men dead, 1 missing, and a trail of scattered clues that only deepen the mystery, leaving families and investigators searching for meaning. The silence of the mountains offers no answers, only the echo of questions that may never be resolved. Decades later, the case remains one of America's most haunting unsolved mysteries, a puzzle with pieces that refuse to fit. Sometimes, the facts only make the questions bigger, and the truth slips further away with every new theory. The last basketball game ended in a place no one can explain, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are never meant to be solved. The Isdal woman, the lead masks, the Yuba County 5, 3 mysteries, 3 continents, no closure. They remind us that some stories end not with answers, but with questions that grow with time. Was the Isdal woman a spy? The lead masks a fatal ritual? The Yuba 5, victims of confusion or something darker? Each theory offers a narrative, but none satisfy. Which mystery haunts you most? Share your thoughts below, and explore more real enigmas on Dark Data Files. Thank you for watching.